Well, if you're wondering why I hit the go live button before 8, that was the reason. Kodak was finishing up his stream and said, okay, we're going to go raid Blaze. Like, gotta go live. Oh, good evening, everybody, and welcome in, Raiders. Kodak, thank you for that raid. Thank you for testing out more of that clay farming into monster floor pattern that I came up with. I have tested it. It took me about 3 streams. So I'd come up with the pattern, but I wouldn't test it off stream. I'd go live, I'd test it, and it was wrong. So I corrected it. We didn't test it off stream, went live, tested it, it was wrong. But then worked out where my kinks were, and yeah, that know where I was going wrong. So yes, if you don't know what I'm talking about, oh, by the way, welcome in, Raiders. I am Blade. I'm a fellow part of the Do crew along with Cordite. I do a lot of streaming of Stardew. I dig into the game code, come up with crazy things like the Amogus pattern. And also hello to my chat, because I've just gone live, haven't said hello to anybody. Hello Honey Bebop, hello Vicky, hello Nick, hello Ghost, hello Terrapin, hello Frozen Jokes, hello Redbeard, hello Cheeto, hello Sparkeronicus, Salty, and Abigail, and a lot of repeats there. You got gifted a sub called when I don't remember your name popping up. Just scrolling back in the feed, that must have it didn't pop in my feed. Ah, sorry, Gordon. Sorry for someone having gifted you a sub. And hello everybody else. So what Cordite was doing, I'd been hounding him in his stream for a while. It was something I developed when he was on his hiatus. I was hounding him for a while to say, when are you going to learn this? When are you going to learn this? And he was learning it today. So it's this pattern here. So on your first day, when you come out of your house, so this is useful for runs that go into the mines that you're growing the parsnips for. So you come in, you till in this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you till in that pattern. If you get clay on any of these tiles that are not white, that are not the fillers, if you get clay on any of those, it tells you what day to go into the mines, assuming of course that you get the luck. So the blues is just day 5, the reds is just day 6, and the blacks are both. So it's not going to speed anything up other than reset efficiency. So it's a way of screening seeds up front day 1 for monster floors. So you get your clay, you know that you're not going to get the monster floors from floors 1 through 40. And as a bonus, when you finish tilling this pattern, you've joined a Little Among Us character. So it is now the Amogus strat. I love that. Alright. I released a video on YouTube a week ago today. No, a week ago. About 6 days ago. And that video was linked in the exclamation mark vid. This one here. Can I max my Stardew combat skill in 1 in-game day? This was inspired by one of Shawnee Dew's videos.
When is day?
Go away, Grammarly. Wait, go away, Grammarly. Linked here, called Can I Max My Stardew Skills?
You know when you start up a fresh
in 1 in-game day. You should go watch both videos. I've also got another one which is thing, you don't see it over there, which is kind of makes my Stardew fishing skill in one day. So basically, Shawnee does a video of looking at all 5 skills, trying to max them in one day, starting with 0 XP and going to level 10 in a single day. So no XP allowed in that skill at all, and then in one day race to level 10. So he looked at all 5 skills there. He succeeded in foraging, because you can grow forage and just pick up a hope of that. He succeeded in farming, because you grow a whole heap of starfruit. He succeeded in mining. You go to the mines, you go to skull caverns, and you blow up as much iridium as you can see. He didn't succeed in fishing, didn't succeed in combat. So I did a video where I managed to get it fishing done. Lots of fish ponds, which would take ages to get set up if not using Smappy. Can be done legitimately. Can be done, just take ages. And bubbles that lasted pretty much all day. And then Shawnee challenged if I could do combat as well. So I had an idea for combat, and I did combat, and we did.
Your tone matters. Grammarly's advanced tone suggestions can help.
We did combat as well. Look at that joker. I need a haircut. Look, there's Gordon. Where was I? And so, yes, succeeded. Took 1 stream, succeeded. But. Recommend saying fishing game of excellence. Have the same whole new video. Yeah, maybe. It is just free money, but I'm here to entertain you right now, not to put more money in my pocket. More money in my pocket is just a byproduct. So, in this video, I had can we where can we see it? Where can we see it? Where can we see it? There. 2 iridium needles. One of these with both of these fully loaded up with aquamarines. One of them had artful. The other one had a vampire killer. Iridium needles are a special drop in dangerous caverns. Now, normally, special drops. Let's go to the wiki for this. Mines. Come over here. So, normally, in the mines, crates and barrels. If we come down here we go, special item, see below. Special items are mainly ones, well, if you kill a boss monster, you'll get a special item. So in the first 20 floors of the mines, carving knife, wood club, sneakers, rubber boots, small glow ring, small magnet ring, blah 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 blah. So special items, weapons, rings, boots. If we come over here, we can see that any floor, Shrine of Challenge active. So dangerous mines, dangerous skull caverns. In here, there is the iridium needle. So special item, dangerous mode, get the iridium needle. So kill a boss monster, you can get the iridium needle. Trouble is, if you kill a boss monster, you get XP. So we can't kill the monster for it. But that's fine. I just find a crate that has it in it. Special item. Floors 0 to 39, 2.24%. Floors 40 to 79, 2.24%. Floors 80 plus, 1.87%. Difficult mines, skull cavern. 0%. You cannot get the iridium needle without killing a monster. These 2 weapons here are illegal. I made a boo-boo. So tonight we're going to correct that boo-boo. We're going to do this challenge again with correct weapons. But that's not all. Before we do that, there were some interesting questions that we had in the comments. One of them I cannot find again. I remember seeing it, but it must have been deleted. In the video, I mentioned there was about 3 comments of it, and about 3 comments of it, but I also mentioned it in the video, and that is if you get a slime hutch, and if you get green slime eggs, which you can get from a slimejack fish pond, and you hatch those green slimes in the slime hutch. I cannot craft an incubator, but the slime hutch comes with an incubator. If I hatch 10 green slimes, kill those green slimes. If you kill slimes on the farm, if you kill enemies on the farm, you don't get XP. So up till now we've thought that you can't get into the Adventurers Guild because you can't kill your 10 green slimes, you can't open the door. But if you kill the green slimes on the farm, the question is, does that count? We're going to answer that question. And then there was one other idea that I cannot find the comment of again, and that is, do dead children give XP? If you dove your children, and if you go into the witch's hut, and then you have those dolls that fly at you, does killing those give XP? And how does that, and everything around then. I have not doved children before. The only children I've ever had in Stardew was in child percent runs, and I just stopped playing those. So, is the optimal run of this just doving loads of kids? Yeah, this has taken a turn, hasn't it? Lord Julian says, the slimes killed in the farm do not count towards the quest. Tested a few days myself. Dang. We're going to prove that ourselves anyway, but dang. And tried with natural night spawned slime. Okay, Julian, was that a slime from the farm or from a slime hutch? We'll find out. The best time to come to the stream. Welcome in, Wild Refrain. Yes, we are dubbing kids and then killing the dolls, but not yet. Let's try the slime hutch first. Because if you can get into the Adventurers Guild, you'll be able to get the Infinity Gavel and the Infinity... What's the dagger one? Infinity Dagger? Infinity Shank? No, it won't be the Shank. That's Burglar Shank. Okay, I don't know what it's called. I've never made it. And yeah, because then you just replace the Iridium Needle with the Infinity Dagger. And if that fails, then we just have a Dragon Tooth Shiv instead. That's Iridium Needle is the one that we're replacing. Iridium Needle is the illegal one. So we need to get back to our combat farm. Where is that? Clay pattern. This is me testing clay pattern over and over. Lady Dew, combat farm. Here we go. This is the one that got me level 10 combat, so I need to go back a day on this one. Give me a second. Saves. Room, clay. Combat, there it is. Out with the new, in with the old. So might as well use the same farm. Combat farm, there we go. 20th of fall. Still got the cooldown from the previous file. So this is the farm that has 0 XP in combat. It's the one that I have, the Dragon Tooth Club, Crusader, Artful. That's around the wrong way. That was a pain in the actual run previously. Iridium Needle, Artful, Crusader. These, illegal. Get them out of here. Gone. So, Slime Hutch. Something that I've never built before. Slime Hutch, what do we need for that? We need iridium bars, refined quartz, and stone. So iridium bar, easy to get without combat. Refined quartz, easy to get without combat. Stone, easy to get without combat. All of those things you can get without combat. So let's collect them without combat. We have found some Omni Geodes or Magma Geodes. We've cracked them open. We've got at least 5 iridium ore, and we have our 1 iridium bar. While we're in the mines, we found a whole heap of quartz, or a whole heap of fire quartz. We opened some magmas. We got fire quartz out of that, and then we smelted those into some refined quartz. Cool, that was easy. And then in the mines, we just got ourselves a whole heap of stone. That was a whole heap. That was a whole heap of stone. It doesn't matter. We'll just overhave them. Cool. All of that without combat XP. Should we do a check in the save file to make sure we're starting at 0 combat XP? No more illegal shenanigans? Okay, Sam. Combat farm, experience points, oops, experience points, hold up, let's make that easier to read. Everything's at 0. There we go, no shenanigans on this file. All of our XP is at 0. You'd notice how there are 6 integers here, but there's only 5 skills. This last one here is for the luck skill, which is still present in code, but there's no professions for it, and anytime you are going to be given luck skill, the experience is just thrown out the door. So whenever you find a geode in the mines, you get luck XP, but it's thrown out, you never actually get it. That is the luck, the extra luck that you get when you eat food, when you wear lucky rings. So it's still in there affecting different drops, you just never level it up. We need to go and open things up. Vicky, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. What does this button do? It makes me dance. Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gorn emotes, your rare seed, your ad reviewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword, which I have set up, and I just noticed that we have a retrieve Gordon, so I will go and retrieve Gordon. Squirrel, you're the one who made me use that dancing. It's a sub. Here he is. Here's the old boy. Kitty cam. Turn it on. There he is. Okay, yes, I know what you want. I know what you want. Here we go. Big boy Gordon. Gordon went to the vet today. It's a checkup. He's an old boy. He's got a bit of arthritis near his tail. He's on medicine to help with that. But I had to have a checkup to make sure it's not doing anything else to him. Hence the shaved bit under here. But he is fine. He is an old boy. He's about 16. 16 or 17. The vets always say that he is in such good shape for being such an old boy. Which I am always glad to hear. Is his pairing coming through? He is nice and calm at the vets. He doesn't like the trip there. He's not particularly happy in the waiting room. But he explores when we're in the examination room. And he doesn't attack the vets or anything. He is a calm. He is a social cat. He likes people. Right, yes, there's my hand. You're going to settle on it? Silent purr today. You better make this cat healthy. He's got a show to lead. Alright, it is now 10 AM. That's too far. Let's go build our slime hutch. Do I have room for it? I never checked for room. 10,000 G. That's one thing we're missing. Are we able to get 10,000 G without combat XP? I don't know. Oh look, 10,000 G. Shut farm buildings. Slime hutch. Build. Do we have space? Dang it. Just place it over everything. Walk back to the farm. We befriended Kent. And he gradually sent us a stack of mega bombs. Flash, where's Flash? Oh, it's off. Okay, there's our space. Walk back to the carpenter. Construct farm building, slime hutch build. Alright, there we go. Slime hutch built, all without combat XP. So we'll walk back to the farm. Oh, I've got instant build on. Bumped into Robin this morning. She told me you've got a new slime hutch. It literally just got built. I came straight from Robin's after I ordered this. I did not see you there. How did you bump into Robin? Not bad. I was into slime breeding at your age. Is this Brandigan? Is this an old Brandigan? It's a great hobby, but dangerous. How'd you think I lost this eye? Ha, just kidding. Here, I've got something for you. What have you got for me? A green slime egg. How many? Just one. It's a slime egg. You can place it inside a slime incubator to hatch it. Now take a good hard look at that egg. Next time you're out slime hunting, keep your eyes peeled for more eggs. They're rare, but slimes do drop them from time to time. Cannot get them from slimes that way. I get XP for that. Collect eggs from different slimes. Add some variety to your herd. So, we've got one slime egg, but we need multiple. So, the question is, how do you get more slime eggs? Because we can't get it from killing slimes. We've only got one, you can't breed one slime. We need more slime eggs. The Skull Caverns treasure floors only drop red and purple. The answer comes in getting some seaweed without combat XP. It comes from getting some algae without combat XP. It comes from getting some more money without combat XP. Out of my way, Demetrius. And it comes from constructing a fish pond without combat XP. And it comes from opening the sewers and getting into the mutant, it's coming from the mutant bug layer. Slime jacks. You get slime jacks. Because slime jack, mutant bug layer, slime jack, fish pond, produce, green slime egg. So you fill a fish pond with green slime eggs. When the population gets up to 9 or 10, you can get green slime eggs. Thank you for the 100 bits, Crack. Party 100. I'm sorry, Squirrel. What am I building? I don't think the birds and the bees work that way. You don't just go out and build them. Anyway, we're just going to get our slime jack fish ponds and get our slime eggs from that. So yes, now we have, didn't even need to build that. Now we have our slime eggs. We come in here and we will grow our slimes. It's under advanced. We come down here. Nope. Slime incubator. There we go. We have our first slime. That cannot hurt me. We have another slime. We have another slime. We have another slime. We have 10 green, 11 green slimes. It's still 10, isn't it? Yeah, there's still 10. Now, next question is, we need the quest first. So let's go to the mines. Hey, Marlin again. And let's get ourselves down to floor 5. All without combat XP. And now we have the... No, not yet. We've gone to floor 5. We've walked back home. We sleep. That gets the Adventures Guild. 5 or 10 we've got to get to, I can't remember. Oh, quality fertilizers, yay. To our Billy Jojo Mark customers, they apologize for the They apologize for the inconvenience of blocking off the mines. We get cookies. Thank you, Mum. Hat Mouse sells hats, bring coins, poke. Mum sends 500G. There we go. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer's spirit. That much I can tell you. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurers guild. Be careful, Marlin. We now have a quest. Initiation. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in the adventurers guild. 0 of 10 slimes slain. Well, sorry kids, but here we go. 10 green slimes killed, and they do not count for the Adventures Guild. We had the quest active, we killed 10 hatched slimes, does not count to the Adventures Guild. We cannot get into the Adventures Guild. We cannot have the Infinity Gavel or the Infinity Dagger. So that is that myth busted. So, next question. Well, firstly, let's sleep. And we'll confirm that we still have 0 XP. Here we go. Make it easier to read. Experience points. I have experience from killing those slimes. I have experience from killing those slimes. There's a combat skill, right? If you build and destroy slime hutches, it's going to give you eggs every time. No, that would be a one-time thing, I believe. Let's double check that that index there is the combat. Gain experience. So this is here is what I was talking about with the like XP. If witch is 5, so if witch is the luck buff, then return. Okay, here we go. Combat level, case 4. So the first one is farming. The second one, this is all 0 based. So the second one, case 1, let me zoom in so you can see a bit better, is fishing. So this here is fishing. The third one, this one here, is foraging, which is that one there. And the third one, this one here, is mining. When we used the bombs on the farm, we got mining XP. This one here is combat, which you can see here, case 4. So the fifth one down here, because it's 0 based, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 0. We killed 10 green slimes. We didn't get XP. And then the last one here is luck. Case 5, luck level. Which we can see gets ignored up there. So, crisis averted. We still have 0 combat XP. So slime hutches are useless for this challenge. Absolutely useless. So, that brings us to doving children. Let's start by having a look in the code. So, I have not doved a child before. The only children in Stardew Valley that I've ever had is on a child percent speedrun, and as soon as the child was born, I close the save, never to open it again. In Stardew Valley, you can have children. You get married, you can have children. If you want to, after that, you can go to the witch's hut, you can put a prismatic slime into the dark shrine of selfishness, and your children get turned into doves. I've never done it before. Looks like I'm going to be doing it tonight. So first thing I want to check is what happens in the game code. So we look in locations over on the right here. There is no witch's hut. But if we come into game location, we can search for witch. And we can find here witch hut. So make map modifications. No, that's not the one we want. Let's add an H to that, witch hut. Set up location specific flare. So, if mail received contains cursed doll, that, I believe you get that from the TV. And I can check that. Object TV cursed doll. Here we go. Check for action. So this is what sets up the channels you can watch. So Mondays and Thursdays you get Living on the Land. Sundays you have the Queen of Sauce. Wednesdays you have the reruns. In the fall, on the 26th of fall, if you have turned any children into dove and you have yet to receive the cursed doll mail, then there is the question mark channel. If you watch the question mark channel, then draw object dialogue, current channel, that there. Current channel is 666, so we saw that further up there. Create item debris 103, that's the doll, that's the ancient doll. So this here is just an object of a bat doll. Bat screech, you get a ancient doll and you receive the mail of cursed doll. So you watch the TV and then you get the mail of cursed doll. Cool. Coming back to here. Witch hut. If you have received cursed doll, if you have watched that TV channel on the 26th of fall, then add character bat -666. If you've turned more than one child into doves, add another character bat 666. If you have turned even more children into doves, another bat -666. So this is putting them in specific locations in the witch hut, and then after that, any more that you have turned into doves up until the number of children you have turned into doves, add a character, add a bat, a random position in there. Every child that you turn into a dove, you get a bat, which looks like a ancient doll in the witch hut. Question is, do those bats give you XP? Because if they do, you can make this stat really, really high. Then the question is, what is the optimal number of children to turn into doves? So let's have a look at bat. Bat. So actually come back here. This number here is the mine level. Bat vector position mine level. So position mine level. This there is treated as the mine level. So I should be able to do this. If I go peak definition, it'll take me straight. There's not peak, let's go to it. Go to definition. This here takes me straight to the constructor. That gives me the position and the mine level. Do a switch in the mine level. Case 77377 is the haunted skull. So that is the quarry mine. -555 and -556 magma sprite, magma sparker. These must be passed in when you are in the volcano mines. So in code they are bat, but their names is magma sprite, magma sparker. -666. Pars monster info, iridium bat. And then give it extra speed, extra velocity, extra speed, double its health. Curse style dot value equals true. Don't drop anything. And then down here you've got the frost, lava, iridium bats. Now, in here, in Pars monster info, we'll pick that definition. It looks into the data file, and in that data file it has information about health, max health, damage to farmer, coins to drop. I think that's something that never made it into the game, or that is what is used in Journey of the Prairie King. Unsure. If it's a glider, duration random movements, blah blah blah. Objects to drop. So objects to drop is in the file. Resilience, jitteriness, speed, mischance, mine monster, experience gained is in the file. Experience gained is in the file. It gets added as part of this for an iridium bat. It is not cleared here. The objects to drop is cleared. Experience is not cleared. And experience is not cleared. And let's just do another check in here. Let's do a search for 666. No. According to the code, according to what I've just read in the code, it looks like that doved children that reappear as cursed dolls in the witch's hut do give XP. We got to test this now. We need to upgrade our house and we need to test this. We need wood. We need hardwood. We need money. Robin! I'm sorry to bring you into this. Robin, we've got important things to test. Get to your station. Thank you. Upgrade house. Yes. Is that done right away? No. I have to sleep for that one. Demetrius, I just saw you in the kitchen. You reach combat level 10 by killing children in Stardew Valley. Oh, what a title. What a title. Are you sure you want to ask that question there, Gorilla? What's the current strat? So we've tested slimes in here. We knew that killing slimes in the slime hutch, killing slimes on the farm do not give XP. We were checking to see if killing those would get us into the Adventures Guild. It doesn't. We're now checking what happens if you dove children and go to the witch's hut. So, yep, right now we're upgrading our house. We can now get married. That is the question. Who are we going to marry? Whose children are we going to dove? Yep. Do a poll. Robin, once again, get here. There are children to dub. If we go... what is it called? It is... Hurry all. Hurry all. Thank you, Robin. What a great time to come in, Moth. What a great time to come in. Welcome in Argon Matrix. I think this is the most cursed stream we've ever had. Alright. Here are the temporary residents of our future kids. Who are we marrying? That is... I'll wait for that poll to finish. Whose kids are going to make the most beautiful doves? So you can get married without combat XP. You can get kids without combat XP. You can get the prismatic slime required to dove the kids without combat XP. You can complete the community center without combat XP. So the easy way is just to buy it via Jojo Mart, but you can do it with the community center. You either remix away that monster bundle, or you just purchase the solar essence or the void essence from Krobus, because you can get to the sewers without combat XP. Alright, Sebastian, love me. Hey, Sebastian loves me. Sebastian. Sebastian. Date me. Marry me. And show up at the wedding. Did I say prismatic slime? I meant prismatic shard. Well, thankfully for Sebastian, it's not going to be his biological children. Sebastian, fill out all the paperwork for me. Welcome in, Freddy Star Wars. Life's gonna be different from now on, you got that right. Alright, we need to keep Sebastian's, keep the hearts up. So we have lots of iridium quality void eggs. Okay. Let's adopt a kid. A no decay option. Relationships, no friendship decay. Cool. Just put an auto peter. Let's do it. on your side of the bed, Sebastian. That's the wrong spot. Where's my tools? There you go. Yep, it's definitely the auto petter that's reducing the decay and not Smappy. You want to fill out some paperwork, Sebastian? It touches his nose. Come on, fill out some paperwork. Can it go in the bed itself? No. Need more huts? Friendship level... greater than or equal to... Greater than or equal to 10. You got to be married for at least a week. Why am I sleeping? Because we are waiting for Sebastian. Watch his nose get booped. Boop. Boop. What's up with my voice? Boop. Boop. I can normally go higher. Boop. 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 Yes. He's going to fill in paperwork to give us a dove in larvae form. This question is seeded, by the way. The code for can get pregnant. If this is a horse, or Krobus, or a roommate, return false. Apparently the check of can get pregnant is done against the horse. Come on, Sebastian. Let's just make sure that I do have... Oops. Yeah, we do have the hearts. Look, can get pregnant. If this is horse, return false. Horse cannot get pregnant. If this is horse or Krobus or roommate, return false. Then spouse, hearts with spouse. How many kids you currently have. Make sure you got the correct house upgrade. And hearts with spouse greater than or equal to 10. It's a great emote there, Chirpin. Grandpa, go away. We've got kids to dub. I've been here for 2 years now. Yes. I've done a good job with the place. Yeah, you don't know what's ahead. You tried your best. Thank you. The future of Combat Farm is in your hands. It always has been. Sebastian, all that I want from you is to fill out some paperwork. Yes. Fill out the paperwork. We need names. Do we have dove number 1? What are some breeds of doves? That's what we're checking, Argon. Well, yes. According to the code, you can dove without limit. Well, I've looked at what spawns the bats, and that seems to be without limit. I'm unsure as to whether you can get the numbers up that high, but that's what we're checking. Okay. Can we poll for the breed of dove to name the first kid? Yeah, let's just do diamond. Hello, Trix. During the night, the adoption agency dropped off your new baby boy. What should we name him? Dove's Coo, right? Coo is a nice name for a new baby. Pigeon? I see pigeon in all caps. Little pigeon. Welcome, pigeon. Okay, we now have a kid. Let's go get us into the swamp. Did I miss a message from Wi-Fi? Oh, there. Atticus. Next child will be Atticus, Wi-Fi. Let's get that. Okay. Let's give us some move speed. Zoom! Zoom, 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 zoom. Man, you would not be celebrating if you knew what was coming. Pop, 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 pop. Do you know that I'm a Stardew hero? The most prestigious award a Stardew Valley resident could receive? Isn't that great? Let's walk up to the bathhouse. Get that quest. Let's walk into the sewers. Something I can just walk to. Town. Sewers. Let's walk to the sewers. Yeah, open. Yep. Open, open. Let me through. I suppose I could just tick that option, couldn't I? I've ticked everything else, why don't I just tick it? Whatever. We walk to the bathhouse again. Thank you, Argon. This is completely morally justified. In we go. Okay, we're moving too fast for this. It's like we're about to enjoy what's going to happen. We need to do over here. Okay. Excuse me, henchman. I need you to get out of the way. This is not a happy occasion. Little pigeon just arrived this morning. Nope, wrong one. This one. The one with the doves on it. Your children will turn into doves and fly away. Make an offering one prismatic shard? Yes. Goodbye, little pigeon. Okay, next thing we need is to get the TV channel. So we're going to set our day to be season is fall, and the day was 26th, I believe. 26th of fall. So now there should be a channel here, question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark. This should give me an ancient doll, and it will give me the cursed doll male, which then if I go back to the witch's hut means that pigeon will fly at me. You put this upon yourself. Now I'm free. Ooh, ancient doll. New journal entry. You found an artifact. Yeah, I found an artifact. Little pigeon is now an artifact. Enjoy your new home, pigeon. Can you watch the channel over and over? Let's go check. No. We saw on the code that once you only get that if you have not yet received the cursed doll mail. You've heard of taking your kids to the museum. Now get ready for donating them to the exhibits. Okay. Double checking the save file. We've still only got the 50 experience points from mining. We have 0 experience points in combat. Now we'll go back to the witch's hut. Prepare to defend ourselves. If this is the experience of an iridium bat. What's experience? 20? Was it 21? If we go in here, we should get attacked. How much damage will it do? Hello, pigeon. How you doing? Does it give us XP? Let me know when the ad's done. Just want to double check something. Cool. Let me know when the ad's done. Free from the ads. Alright. So when we go in here, we should get attacked. There's old pigeon. Delivered this morning. Did we get XP for that? Because you can just leave, come back in the back. So, let's go home and sleep. So I liberated 2 versions of Pigeon. Did we get XP? Okay. What did the code say? Four. Let's get this number up to 5. Let's go and dove 5 children and see if all 5 appear. So, let's sleep. Atticus is next name, yes. Naturally spawn tiger slimes at the grove have different code for them, as in for XP, or for spawning. Oh, paperwork, my favorite. Let's answer that question for you, Gorilla. So the question is the spawning of slimes in the island west. Monster drop. So that's the drops for the tiger slime nut. Green slime, make tiger slime. If we check that, reload, pass monster info, tiger slime, it looks like, just from a quick look here, that the XP for these tiger slimes are the same as other tiger slimes. Alright, who's looking forward for little Atticus coming to join us? Welcome in, Demonic. Why does this have to work? Why does this strategy work? Yes, we can hypothetically get an infinite number of children converted to doves. Take a while to set up. Now, also mentioned in the comments. Oh, here we go. Atticus. We now have an Atticus. Okay, we're going to be a bit more efficient this time. We're going to get another child adopted. Great role model for young Atticus. Daddy just spends every waking moment going to sleep. I checked bombs, yes. So, there were comments in the video. 2 similar ideas. One was to do all skills in one single day. And the other was to do all skills in one single file. Now, for doing it all in one single day, that means no XP in any skill and getting things set up. Theoretically, that should be possible. So the farming is lots of starfruit seeds. The foraging is lots of foraging seeds. So for the starfruit seeds, you need to get to the desert without any XP. That's just a lot of money. Foraging, you till up loads of winter root. And you put those in seed makers. You can get a seed maker from either the bulletin board quest, which you might struggle with getting that complete without any XP, or you get them from treasure floors in the skull cavern. And you can definitely get to treasure floors in the skull cavern without any XP. Combat, you can do this. So that is 3 skills that is fully set up that you're able to get to level 10 reasonably fast. Fishing will be tough. Fishing was the tough one, and then there's also mining. Now mining was one that Shawnee was able to complete reasonably easy, but that did spend a lot of time in the skull caverns trying to find the nodes. With fishing, we just got it, and that was with dedicating every waking moment to fishing. So we're going to be able to get 4 out of 5 of those done. Now there is a little bit of a snag in setting up combat for this, in that to get to the witch's hut you need a void mayonnaise. Are we going to adopt another kid here, Sebastian? Void mayonnaise needs a void egg. You can get that without XP. Needs a mayonnaise machine. You don't get a mayonnaise machine from the Skull Caverns treasures floors. Mayonnaise machine requires farming level. You can fish the void mayo, but that gives fishing XP. If we're trying to do this all on the same day, that becomes an issue. You also can't get void mayonnaise from the cart in the latest patch. You can start the run on 1.3, purchase the void mayonnaise from the cart, then upgrade. So we won't be, I don't think we'll be able to complete fishing in one day. Here we go. But we could at least give it the best go. The best go that we could. Okay. What are we naming our next child? Yes, you can get the void mayonnaise easily because you just buy it from Krobus, but you don't have the machine to make it into a mayonnaise. Morning. Anything so from getting Krobus as a housemate for the void mayo. Krobus gives you void mayo. when he's a housemate. You cracked it, Argon. Yes, you can fish up void mayonnaise, but that gives you fishing XP. I could potentially do fishing on one day and then later do the others, yes. We'd probably do it as a two-part thing. If we were to do it. We do one run where we just do it on the same save file, one skill at a time, and then that lets us do fishing early into combat later. And then we see what we can do on one single day. Knowing that we won't be able to do the fishing, but we'll be able to get the other 4 done and then fishing as high as we can. Yeah, that sounds good. I have checked in with Shawnee and he's happy for me to do whatever in this space. Yeah, Argon is very good with the niche knowledge. Alright, a baby girl named Morning. Morning. Let's get a stack this time. Okay. We've had our solemnness. We're just going to rush in for this one. Oops, missed. Oh, hello there, Pigeon. How you doing? Haven't seen you in ages. How you been in here? Oi, get away with you. Alright. Let's get your siblings to join you. Goodbye, Atticus. Goodbye, Morning. So now if I re-enter, we will get 3 cursed dolls appearing. Which is which? This has got to be Pigeon. This is the original. Then we've got Atticus and Morning. Oh, really? Not careful, they could kill me. No drops from them. Wonder if they could ever spawn as a special monster. Wonder what that would do. So, 3 kids, doved. You exit, you enter. I wonder. So, leave me alone, kids. That is the other one I've got. What happens if I do this? Oh, I only hit them once. Okay, we're just gonna infinite health. Okay. So we need them to all be up here. And we need to get back in before they explode. 3 hits on them. Hey, where'd the others go? Get back here and hug your daddy. Morning. Morning, where'd you go? 22 XP each. Okay, let's get 2 more kids. Let's dove 2 more kids. and let's make sure that they all appear. Your kids into coffee, love it. See, Comrade XP. Yeah, so then it becomes an optimization problem. How long do you spend setting this up? So 22 XP, 15,000 XP total needed. How much is that exactly? Where's my calculator? 15,000 divided by 22. 682 kids to dove. In the back class, I'll show you demonic. So in the game location class in the witch hut, it makes these bats, and these bats have a mine level of negative 666. In the bat class, look, W. In this constructor that has the mine level come down here, negative 666. It's this one here. Iridium bat, cursed doll, true. So it's got the stats of the iridium bat with extra velocity, speed, and health. It doesn't drop anything, but it still gives you 22 XP. How many times can you reset the hut? Is a good question. Sebastian just keeps thinking that these kids are going to fix our relationship. He knows I'm going to say yes. I'm going to let him fill out the paperwork. He knows that I'm going to say yes. Does he not realize that these kids have disappeared? Could you dove all your children before turning in the cursed doll and not get swarmed every time I go? I want to get swarmed every time I go in. Oh, you mean for... I see. Yes, yes. So that I can dove them all. Yes, I could do that. I could dove all they want to dove before looking at the TV on fall 26th. What's the name of our next kid? Yeah, because we can't touch him until the big day. We have names. We have Partridge, we have Argon, we have Habubu, we have Vicky, we have Coo, we have Dolly, we have Pigeon Jr. We have Chucky. Pigeon Jr., Potato, we have Come On, Dolly. I like Dolly. Congratulations, Gorilla. This one's Dolly. Do a poll for the next one. There's one more after this one. So that is kid number 4, and there's one more after this. It won't smell. There were ads. We got Dolly. McDonald's. Anton, yes, we are doing combat skill. This is all for combat skill. We are adopting kids to give us combat XP. Oh, what is the strategy? Yeah, well. I'm pretty sure it was a YouTube comment on my latest video. And someone mentioned, asked the question, do the dubbed kids give you combat XP? And I did go look at the code immediately and see the indication that it seems to be yes. I cannot find that comment again. Because this is making it into a video. This is definitely making it into a video. And I wanted to bring up that comment. I wanted to have that show up, that someone commented about this, and I wanted that to pop up with the name of the person who suggested it and make that into the final video. Welcome in, Colby. Just want to say, found my YouTube about a week ago. Binge watched them all. Happy this be the first live. What one to come in to be live? Yeah, we're pretty chill here. Thank you for the kind words, Colby. I'm at the point where my YouTube channel is bingeable. Four days ago, wouldn't it be simpler to just abandon some kids? Okay. Bernison, I'm going to see if I can find that right now. This one here. I must have been looking for the wrong... No, why can't I find it? It's on the video itself? Bernison. I searched for witch as well. Bernison. Four days ago. Why can't I see it? Okay, let's have a look at my feed in my YouTube studio. Sort new. Huh. So it's not there if I sort by default, but if I sort by new, it's there. And I replied. I replied to it as well. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you, Paminion. I'm taking a screenshot. I'm saving that comment right now. Here you go. Wouldn't it be simpler to just abandon a shitload of kids than kill the dolls in the witch's hut? That sounds like something to test. Save that. Shut up. I said it with emphasis as well. I don't normally swear on the channel. My apologies. Pigeon Jr. We lost Pigeon to a tragic accident. I tripped. I went to the witch's hut to confront her with the abominable statues I got there. But I was holding a prismatic shard in my top pocket. And as I went in there, I marched over to the statue and I tripped, and the prismatic shard just came tumbling out of my top pocket. And it fell. And poor Pigeon just went away. No, Argon. At that time, I was holding one prismatic shard. The stack of them came after. Come on, Sebastian. What's another lot of paperwork? Come on. Just one more bit of paperwork. Hearts are upkept. Pro tip. Not many people know this. I've just ticked Snappy. Also, every time that Sebastian sleeps, his nose gets booped. Every time this goes round. And that keeps him happy. Do the chances of having a child decrease if you already have one? No. No, there are checks to make sure that enough time has passed since the previous child. Pretty much to make sure that the previous child is out of the cot. And checks to make sure that you've got enough hearts with your spouse. But other than that, it is just a standard chance. It is seeded. He's just got a photocopy of the paperwork. Just puts a stamp on for the current date and the name. Well, this has turned into... Well, originally this was going to be another run at Skull Caverns, which I'll probably still do. Without the iridium needle. This has turned into something else. The adoption agency has heard about what's going on here, and they are refusing to send any more kids here. But Sebastian has relented. How many kids am I planning to have in Double Pie? For this test, 5. The 5th one has been ordered. That's right, Vicky, I'll just have a stack of magic rock candy. Come on, Pigeon Junior. We're welcoming you with open prismatic, with open arms. With open prismatic arms. I've been missing all these follows. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Alright. Pigeon Junior with a dot. Welcome to our home, little Pigeon Junior. Be right back. Let me out of here. Do I not have animation cancelling on? Let's rectify that. There we go. What am I up to today? Well, we just got our second kid of the current batch. We come in here. We currently have 3 other previously dubbed kids that are pissed. Oops. And we're about to have 2 more. Goodbye, Dolly. Goodbye, Pigeon Jr. So now when I come back in, there should be 5 dolls. This goes on indefinitely. There is no limit to the number of kids you can have doved. Better off with the dagger. Let's try this with the dagger. Dragon Tooth Shiv. Put that there. We'll start with one of those, do one of those. Yeah, picking them off with the Shiv does seem to be better. So we've got 5 kids. We leave. We come back in. Every time we do this with just these 5 is 110 combat XP. 110 per visit. We don't have to stop at 5. Also do the bomb strat. Five hits that time. Not bad. And 1 hammer. Some of them do seem to fly off and despawn. But it may be bombs. You have to get those from Kent. No, you trade them. You trade iridium ore for them. Come on, kids. Come to daddy. How long is it taking to do this each time? Okay, let's wait until the time goes 9:50. Yeah, the bombs actually made it quite a lot easier. That took 20 minutes. The bombs weakened them up seem to be a lot better. So it was like 25 minutes. I should do this without infinite health. That was a lot better. But I reckon that would load up with a lot more kids. Yes, I did just say that sentence. Load up the witch hut with a lot more kids. Yeah, the room needs to be repeated, yeah, just over 120 times. But we're not limited to just 5. Completely missed that. So these 3 here are set. These 3 will always be in that location. The other ones are all dispersed randomly. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to edit the save file and I'm going to set this number to be huge. And we're going to see what it looks like with the huge number. We'll do it incrementally. We'll start with 100, we'll go to 500, go to 1,000, go to 5,000. We're going to go sleep. Actually, we've got this shiv. Let's go to the forge. And let's get Artful on it. This one there. Shard. Cinder shard. That goes up. That goes up. And perk. Apple. There we go. We're going to break this open. That one there. Ruby. I don't know why I've got aquamarine. We should just have ruby and iridium bands. I don't know why I wasn't using iridium bands the first time. And just go. Ruby ring. The immunity is, so we did ruby and immunity band, but we should. I don't know why we just didn't do iridium. Yes, but you can fish them up. You can fish them up, and the Haunted Skulls can drop them as well. The Haunted Skulls are XP. And we actually want rubies on that. Cool. Let's warp home. Let's save that. And let's start with 100 doved kids. Children turned to dove. We have 5 of them. We have 100 of them. What's wrong one? Warp to the... Let's get us into the swamp. Before I do this, I'm curious. I am curious. There we go. Is the names of my old kids anywhere in the file? No. The game does not save the name of the kids after they're dubbed. Here we go. Let me just make sure that there's no ads coming up. Would you look at that? Let me know when the ad's done. How was that for timing? Ad is done. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. So we can open this and we can just look. Wow, this is like an eldritch monster. Eldritch? Eldritch? Alright. Come at me! Oops. Be free! I'm about to die. The statue stared through me. Yes, I may want to forget what I've just done. $2,200 XP. Alright, that was 100. What's next? $682. One visit. One visit. Do this in one visit. Yep. 682. Yep, that's the right number. 682 doved kids. $682, 341 prismatic shards. What am I going to title this video? What a time to come in, Mel. Yeah, I did save enchants. We have doved 682 kids. I think they might be mad. Can't even see the original 3. Have you seen what I've been doing tonight? This is 682 kids stuffed.
Oh my word.
Each of these gives 22 XP. This is enough for combat level 10 in one day.
Horrifying.
Let's do this. Ah! Monster Slayer goal complete. I killed enough kids.
Oh.
That was a Monster Slayer goal. Yep, that was mixed seeds.
Ugh.
Fly away, be free, be at peace, finally. And then they all come back.
Obviously they've got a bone to pick with you.
Yep. It is horrifying. It's the within combat. I wasn't set at 0 to start with, no. Okay, let's do this again. 22 XP per kill. But I'll reset the combat this time. We were at 1166. We are now back to 0. I'll clear up mining while we're here, just for good measure. XP has been completely cleared. Excuse me? Save. Oh, I've got to clear the actual level itself. XP is at 0, but the level is saved as 3. There, combat level 3, combat level 0. There we go. So we're going to go and liberate $682. We're going to check our combat XP at the end of that. And then we're going to bump this up to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000. Let's move that over there. Go till we crash. Hey kids! It's been a while. Oh, that was a lag. Much better location for the magic rock candy. Be free. We had at least one despawn. Easy enough to fix. Done. See you kids. Wow. Welcome in, Cedricos. We are testing a setup of getting from 0 XP to level 10 in a single day. Previously, we were using floor 1 of Dangerous Skull Caverns that was infested. We've changed that to dubbing 682 children. A bomb attempt. Where am I? Oops. Kids got their revenge. Yeah, we can level 10 in a single tick. Kids got revenged. Dr. Harvey, you do not know what I've done. The kids didn't want anything though. That's 682. What do we do next? 1,000? More? Thousand? $1,000, $2,000, $2,050. Oh, we're going up to 10,000. And limit. Yeah, I don't think we're going that far. You guys are all sadists. How could you let me do this? XP and limit. Alright. Daddy's home. Come at me. I did not set my Magic Rock Candy at the right place. That was a lag. Yep. There's nothing more to say. $2,000. What do you mean, Vicky? Just use Magic Rock Candy. Blanked as to where I was going. See you, Mel. So to start with, we go and harvest all of our 344 starfruit seeds. That gives us farming level 10. We go farm all of this forage that we grew. And we're just going to do a quick swing up to the witch's hut. Just stay here. I'll be right back. I can't pause. I paused. I gotta heal off. Okay, we've culled them enough that I can now have proper control over my character. Oh. Too bad if I have some legitimate business with the witch. Oh, that's a lot of doves. So that was 2,000. I could not pause. What's next? Yes, welcome in to all of these cursed dolls swarming me. What's my XP now? So at the beginning of the... well, it's still level 10. I've not been saving after these last attempts. So I could go home, save and see how much XP that was. It'll be at least, well, it'll be just under 22,000. No, that was 44,000. Oh, that's an activity to really get the blood pumping before you have breakfast. Okay, we ramp it up to 5,000. I don't think we're going to be able to kill them all. It's going to lag so much that I'm going to die without being able to heal. We have a request for something to test. I'm also going to swap out all my rings. +5 defense, Java ring, another +5 defense, and Iridium band. We're also going to get some boots that are a little bit better. Dragon scale is the best. Yep, dragon scale. Which can lock this day in. Yeah, I won't be able to get napalm. Crab shell is 2. Crab shell is locked. But this is to survive. This is no longer about getting from 0 XP to 10 XP. This is about surviving. Iridium bands are locked. You can fish them up. This is about survival. Yes. Per minion? Yes. Me surviving on my computer, the answer is yes. Behind this door, we have 5,000 pissed off kids. What's my bit rate? 5,000 pissed off kids. Where am I? I'm not getting hit. Oh, I'm getting hit. I'm on a dagger. That's all I know. Copy! Triple shot. Monster Slayer goal complete. I cannot pause. All I'm doing is just spamming right and left click. I have no idea where my farmer is. I have no idea which way I'm facing. My health is slowly going down. 340 copy. 366. Blinksy! Save yourself! Go somewhere else! We're about to die to 5,000 pissed off kids. Oh, come on, Blinksy. We're currently testing another strategy of getting from 0 XP to level 10 in a day. And that strategy is thousands and thousands of dubbed kids. How's your stream? Welcome into the madness. My game could not handle that. My computer could not handle that. What are we up to? So for those of you coming in, history. Starting from the beginning, Stardew on YouTube came up with a challenge, which is for each skill get from 0 XP to level 10 in a single day. He succeeded at farming, at foraging, and at mining. He claimed that fishing and combat were impossible. I thought they were possible, so I gave fishing a go, and I proved that fishing was possible. Then he challenged me to also do combat, so I gave combat a go and proved that combat was possible. I made my own video about fishing and combat. Go find the videos on YouTube, watch Shawnee's first, and then move on to my fishing and then combat one. My combat video had a few interesting comments to test. One of them was around using slime hutches to kill green slime to see if you can get into the Adventures Guild. Doesn't work. We tried that, doesn't work. Another comment was, do dubbed kids in the witch's hut give XP? The answer to that is yes. You can have a kid, you can dove the kid, you can watch the TV on Fall 26th, and then whenever you go into the witch's hut, every kid that you have dubbed appears as a cursed doll and gives 22 XP. So 682 dubbed kids can give you level 10 XP in a single day. Right now, we are breaking the game. Literally. I've edited the save file to give myself 5,000 dubbed kits. Now, good question, Techno. Since we're now moved on to survival, let's increase our weapons. So we're going to go for Infinity Gavel and Infinity Dagger. Let's go and chart those. Walk to the forge. We also need some rubies. We want artful. This one here should be artful. Yep. And this one here should be artful. Yep. And now we want rubies on both of those. I'll probably just be using the dagger though. Okay, move that up there, move that up there. Actually, I will just do the dagger. I'll trigger them all. No, I won't use a slingshot. I think I'll slingshot them to trigger them, but that's asking for trouble. Okay, bathhouse. Let's refresh our coffee. Let's clear out everything else there. Dagger. 5,000 doved kits in here. Count them. Oh wait, count them. You'll see that there's 5,000 of them. That's a good question. When is the ad due? Where do I look? Streaming tools. No. Ship and stream manager. Where do I see the ads coming up? Where do I see the ads coming up? Welcome in, Slothy. Where's my ad manager? Crow, no. Clip, no. Manage your chat. Snooze ads. Snooze ads for 5 minutes, we'll do that.
My child is in our bed. Had a heart attack.
Okay. Ads are snoozed. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me just deal with 5,000 cursed dolls.
Who stole my bed? Oh,
5,000 cursed dolls.
That's just so disturbing.
Yeah. Okay. I think I walked forward. I've pressed to walk forward. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Spam. They're dying faster. It popped up saying that Smappy was no longer responding. But it recovered. My health is staying high. It looks like I have not activated half of them. I do have kids. I have 2 very lovely kids that I have not turned into adults.
Where do you find the token?
Yeah, I haven't even activated half of them. Who still can't survive. Well, $5,000 we can't get through. Too bad if I want to do anything else in that room. Because I can't go activate those other shrines. Yeah, that was almost a stack of coffee. I'm still at level 10. I killed a lot more than 682 there. The coffees prove it. Okay, what now? Do we keep going with 5,000 until it fails, or do we pull it back a bit? We could pull it back to 4,000. $100,000. Maple will definitely crash there. I thought I clicked on the close button when it popped up saying it's not responding. That was 5,000. Vicky, that was 5,000. Excellent question, Argon. An excellent question. I was thinking of Vampiric before, but let's actually do it. Let's change up our. Let's change this up once again. Actually, before we, I'll get set up, but before we do the next, do 2 vampire rings and 2 crab shells. Before we start the next one though, I'll be going and removing a kid from our bed. Two vampiric rings, 2 crab shell rings, and a vampiric enchant. We'll change from artful. Yeah, this is all about survival. RNG moment. Crab shell rings you get from eradicating crabs. And once you've got one, you can purchase another. I did run different ways. So this is no longer a legit 0 XP start. Right now we're just trying to survive 5,000 pissed off daft kids. So we're going to go and sit outside the bathhouse, and I'll go remove a real life kid from our bed, and then we'll come back and we'll give this a go. So enjoy the scene. I'm going to click to run a 2-minute ad break. Meow. 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 Oh. Okay. $5,000 kids. 5,000 doves. Do we want a prediction? Should have done a prediction before I left there. Can we survive 5,000 kids? What kind of meow, Chloe? Meow! Prediction. Start prediction. Will... Why can't I enter that? Dang, I can't see. Will Blade survive 5,000 pissed off doves? Yes. Vanquish the twerps. No. Rip. Let's make it a minute. Not waiting around too long. What's going on? I can't see. I can't see. Bring her. This name is not compliant with our content guidelines. Will Blade survive 5,000 really annoyed doves? What? This name. I've got my ring light in my way. $5,000 angry doves. What is it not liking? Is it the options? Is it Vanquish? Is it Twerps? Blade? Nope. Now I've got Will Strimmer survive 5,000 angry doves. Dolls. Twips. Okay, protection's up. One minute protection. Get your votes in. Yes, this is the caption. Which one's screenshot mode? Clicked it, I don't think it worked. Much longer. Okay, almost there. What are our numbers at? Prediction closed. Alright, we have 30,000 on yes. And we have, I can't see. Let's bring it over to the other one. Such a tiny window. 30,000 on yes, 30,000 on no? How does that work? Oh, the maximum. That's the maximum. 43,000 on yes, 54.9 thousand on no. Alright, I am a believer. We're going to do this. For the believers. Charge! Here they come. This is really hard to know what's happening. RIP headphone users. My mouse is positioned over the wait to respond. The crash is a death. The crash means that I don't survive. I hope you're not scared of numbers, because this is a lot of numbers. Oh, I got damaged. Okay, we're now up to 5 FPS. The vampiric enchant and rings heal so much. Okay. We're not done yet. There's just no words. I don't need to say anything. Where's my club? Did I delete it? I didn't delete it. Well, the plan is definitely to go vampiric. Guess what? We survived. Choose outcome. They were vanquished. Congratulations, believers. Ouch. Mods did not believe. Well, Squirrel believed. Vicky and Sam. Wow. Alright. We survived 5,000. What's next? That is true. Argon. You make money out of these. Is that why you wanted the Java on? 10,000. We double it again. My poor computer. My poor computer. Two Java rings. Oh, it'll take ages to set up. But yes, this is a moneymaker. It'll take absolutely ages to set up. But you just farm for coffee. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. Do we do 5,000 again, but with Java rings instead of the crab shells? And see how much coffee we get? Or do we bump up to 10,000 now? So 5,000 with to get coffee, or 10,000. I'll make the rings. We're set up for 5,000 anyway. Why not both? So we want 2 more vampiric, and we want 2 Java rings. One of those, one of those. One of those, one of those. That goes there, that goes there. Here we go again. Do we want another prediction? I've got less defense. They hit harder. Night, Lexus. And no one thinks the game is going to crash. Facing the amount of cash earned. Nah, it'll be the same. Do we want some gamba? Vicky's not addicted. She can stop any time. Same as before. Will Shima survive 5,000 angry dolls? I've got 6 characters left. Yeah, just the same. It's active. Welcome, Caleb. Wait for that to finish. View it in here. View, no. Ah, there it is. Cool. Well, we've got a lot on though. Get some good returns if you're a believer. Crash is a death. Because I didn't survive them. Argon's all in on belief. Thank you, Argon. Got some interesting numbers coming out here. How we're looking. It's closed. Still more unbelievers. There's less. The prize pool is a lot less this time. 29.3 on yes, 37.4 on no. Alright, let's do it. Aims. We are predicting on whether I can survive this. There are 5,000 angry doved kids. And we're going to try to survive. Let's go. The game doesn't even recognize my input. Am I going backwards? I'm going backwards. Okay, here comes some. That's not enough. We need more. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome to the slideshow. We had an almost crash. I haven't even activated half of them. Activate more. Come on, move forward, move forward. More flying at me. Oh, here they come, here they come. Everyone die. Oh, there's another almost crash. Giving the non-believers hope. There's another almost crash. I can see. This should have been the song at the beginning. Now that is a lot of coffee. We survived. They were vanquished. How many now? How much money is that? Where's the wiki? Coffee sells for 150 each. And triple shot espresso sells for 450 each. So 727 times 450. And then we've got 2,522 times 150. Together, that equals 705,450 G. Doving kids is profitable. How long did it take to... Like, there's no way that you could make this profitable in the first year. Imagine if this became the meta for maximum money first year. True, we had to put 2,500 prismatic shards for that. You make the money back. Oh, what is the stream? What is this stream? How many coffees to craft each Prizzy? 150 for a coffee. So 2,000 divided by 150. It's about 68. 2,000 divided by 150. No, I was well off. 13.3. Don't know what I was thinking. 13.3 coffees to par for Prizzy. What's the max kids per year you could have? Depends if you dynamic seeded or not. Because if you dynamic seed, you're married to Penny on the 14th. You wait a week till you can start having kids. That's the 21st. 2 weeks. Welcome in, Joe. You have come in on probably the most cursed stream I will ever do. So I have just earned 727 triple shot espressos and 2,522 coffees. Have a guess as to how. How was your stream, Joe? So I'm exploring other ideas that came out of my Combat XP challenge, and this is one of them. So I'm in the Witch's Hut right now. Watch this. Again? Okay. We'll do this amount again. Delete those. No, I'll keep those to earn more. We don't need any of these. Look, I must be a good person. We're going to put the Stardew Hero Trophy here to prove it. I must be a good person. This is 5,000 doved kids. My game might crash. Should we kill them? This is a way to set up enemies, to set up monsters. You can set this up without earning a single point of combat XP. And these kids get 22 XP each, and every time we enter, they will be there. every cycle is about 700,000 G. I'm now spamming my keyboard as well. So to survive, I've got the vampiric enchant on the dagger, and I've got vampire rings on. They're dropping coffee because I also have hot Java rings on. Okay. Come on, rest of you, get in here. Come on, change. Thank you. And the dust settles. So these, all of these, is from $10,000. That's about 1.4 million. I think I've got 32 gigs of RAM. 32? Yep, 32 gigs of RAM. I used to have 16, but my wearing Penny on Spring 14 run needed extra RAM in order to even render it. So, 5,000, we survived. Do we double it? Do we see if my computer and if my character can survive 10,000? Double it. Okay, we're going to go to sleep to lock in the day. Level 1 combat. Level 2 combat. Level 3 combat. Level 4 combat. Level 5 combat. Do we go acrobat or do we go brute? Night Argon. We forgot about this for our survival. What is our combat XP right now? The 10,000 will probably be the last thing that I do on stream. $484,968 XP. Also, children turn to doves, 5,000. Nah. 10,000. Just for ease, I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Same time. Go for it. Vampiric, rubies on it. Artful, rubies on it. Magic rock candy for speed and extra damage and defense. Triple shot for extra speed. I don't need the speed. Where'd you come from? Why are you on a different... It's odd. Let's delete everything else. Like, I don't even need that anymore. We'll keep that for food. Bombs won't ever go off. And that'll be the last thing we do. If we survive 10,000, we'll put bombs in and restart and see if that will crash it. Yeah, we'll keep those. What kind of meow do you want? How's that prediction going? How do you fight guys in the witch's hut? You dove children. I'm a good guy. Look, I can take a selfie. Well, the believers are going to make bank if my computer survives. If this is the end of the stream, if the stream crashes, hang around. I'll do a raid on my phone. Actually, let's choose someone to raid now, and I'll have it entered on my phone in case the stream dies. Wild Refrain is live. We did raid Wild Refrain last stream, but this might be a good one to carry on. Wild Refrain was in stream for a bit just before. Okay, so I'm going to have this set up on my phone in case my stream dies. There's a non-zero chance that this could happen. Okay, so that's now loaded up on my phone. So if the stream dies, thanks everyone for hanging out. This stream was a lot of fun. We killed so many dolls. We dubbed so many kids. Oh, this is definitely making it onto YouTube. We never went back to the Skull Cavern strategy with a legitimate weapon, but we don't need to. We just dub kids. No stream tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday. On Thursday, I'll either do a dynamic seeded Crowbar speedrun if the route is all set up, or I'll aim to start the perfection speedrun, the seeded perfection speedrun. Restart that, get some more routing on that done. But we are not done yet. I may need to do all the spiel again if the computer survives. Where am I? There. Are you ready for this? What kind of meow? Creepy. Please survive. I'll do my best, silence. Here we go. Hopefully, the hut will load. This is 10,000. Come on. So my clicks go through, but I'm trying to walk forward. Oh, I've walked forward. Stay back. Ah, here they come. Come on, need some more. Walk forward some more, please. Here they come. Oh, yes, here they come. I'm also spamming the keyboard now. We had one almost crash. Oh, rip headphone users. Turn your volume down. Nope. No max amount you can have in the witch's hut. Come on, next wave, next wave, next wave. I'm trying to walk forward. Come on, walk forward. Okay. Brace yourselves. I'm a headphone user. Rip me. We have dubbed 10,000 kids, and every time we visit the witch's hut, this happens. I'm sorry if your stream volume was up high before this. Oh, I can see. Almost 5,000 coffee. Oh, look, I've got stream music going. I think we may have survived. Good timing on that music. Wow. Just wow. Do I really get an exact stack? That's a lot of coffee. Congratulations, believers. The PC survived. $10,000 pissed off dubbed kids. Oh. I forgot to... We do that again. I was going to do a bomb strat. Okay. Do we want to do it again for the bomb strat, or leave it there? I think we just leave it there. I will do it again if enough people say that they want to see the bombs. In the meantime, do it again. Bonus bombs. Okay. Won't do a prediction this time. Unless you want a prediction? Nick wants to go on 67. Oh, the stream's completely wiped out the point balances of a lot of viewers. Okay. Back. Honey, I told the kids. I'm not placing bombs now. We're clearing them all out, then we're placing bombs. We're running out of the hut and then back into the hut. Oh, that was so bad. That is really loud static. Should have been a prediction. Game crashed. Oh, the time when there was no prediction, no big, lots of points riding on it, and it crashes. Ah, well, we lost out on the bombs. It is now past time for the stream to end. Yeah. Revenge of the kids. Well, I hope you had fun. That's going to be quite entertaining to edit. Do I make that my next video? My last video was... my last video was that. The combat. I was planning on my next video to be getting the legend on day 3. I might still do that and then come back to that. But yes, we're about to raid. That was fun. Do it quick enough, be good to follow up to ride the wave? I suppose so. I don't know if I should base it, like base the thumbnail, base the title on the last one, or just have it as its own standalone one. Like still as a follow-on, but the thumbnail and title is its own standalone. Because it was fun. Alright, combat level 100 yep. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you for all the follows, all the subs, all the bits, all the lurks. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. I don't think I've held this widely on stream in ages. Like, I have a lot of fun on these streams, but that one particularly, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. I'll be back on Thursday, either with a dynamically seeded Krobus roommate speedrun, or starting the to see the perfection run. Restarting that. I did show that hit level 10. Combat 10 a day, kid unfriendly version. Alright. Phrase back to go off. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Join the Discord, subscribe on YouTube, watch the videos, all that good stuff. We will see you on Thursday. Good night.